What's going on, guys? It's Austin here, and welcome back to another episode of Madden 18 Ultimate Team here on my channel. In last episode, we did open up all of our opening packs, got all our packs from the GOAT edition, started building our team, and we were able to boost our overall to a 77 overall just from those opening packs. We did do the opening solo challenges, but here in this episode, we're going to jump right into two more solo challenges. This one is a bunch of challenges in kind of like a series. This first one is complete 5 passes this quarter. So as you see, we did go straight to Randy Moss, and even though we had the lane to take it to the house, we want the 5 completions, so we're just going to dive and look like a fish. Here again, on first down, we're going to go right back to Randy Moss, who's running a crossing route across the screen right there. Once again, we're going to dive just so we can get the rest of our completions. Right there, we go right back to him for our third completion of the episode. And we are going to get a touchdown. Yeah, that was dead silence for dramatic effects. You're welcome, and thank you. So anyways, I've been having a lot of fun with this game mode so far. I had a lot of fun, obviously, with Madden 17, even though I didn't play it a lot. I did jump right into it in August when Madden 18 was just right around the corner. But nonetheless, I'm having a blast with Madden 18. There's definitely a lot of things that are coming. There's obviously MUT Champions. There's a new and improved MUT Draft that I'm going to be doing. There's a lot of things with Ultimate Team I'm going to be implementing into this channel. But first things first, you got to start somewhere. So we're going to start from the bottom, work our way up on solo challenges, and see where we can take ourselves before we jump right into seasons. And so here's our second kind of challenge in this solo challenge. And it's simple, is to not let your opponent score this quarter. And so here on 3rd and 10, they're going to run up the middle with James White. He's going to get a solid pickup of about 5 or 6, but we do stop them on 3rd down. And here on 4th and 5, we do force them to punt, punting it to Deion Sanders, prime time. And prime time is going to take this straight to the, So I did dive right there to waste a little bit more time. I didn't really want to score right off the bat. However, here on 1st and goal, literally the next play, I do run it into the end zone with DeMarco Murray. Don't question my thought process on that. I was thinking I was going to waste more time, but the hole opened up, and I just couldn't resist it with DeMarco Murray. So anyways, we're going to kick it right back off to him. As you see, we are playing on arcade mode because that's simple. Like, that's how the solo challenge is supposed to be played. We're supposed to play it on arcade mode. That's how they put it. Right here, you see I do get a massive hit and recover the fumble, and somehow I wasn't down by contact after that dive. But we do go ahead, kneel the football, waste the rest of the timeout, and complete that challenge. These challenges are so easy. They're a lot of fun, but they're pretty easy. I cannot wait to get a little more competitive into Ultimate Team. And so with that challenge being complete, we are going to jump into our 3rd challenge of the series, if you will. Once we get all of our coins, rack up our coins. As you see in the top right corner, we do have a 77 overall team. I cannot wait to get that team boosted up close into the high 80s. I will be getting it to the 80s pretty soon here. Y'all just have to stay tuned and watch. But right here on our 3rd challenge of this series, it's simple. It's to force a turnover, whether it's a fumble, punt, interception, you name it. As long as you force them to turn the ball over, you will complete this challenge. Here on 1st and 20, don't ask me how that happened, but here on 1st and 20, we do stop them for a loss of 2. They hand it right back off to James White, and it's a loss of 1. And so here on 3rd and 21, if they get this, I will, go out there, shave a goat, and wear the skin, because this is ridiculous if they've not found a way to get this. But they don't. We do force a fumble. We do recover the fumble, and just like that, that challenge is complete. Like I said, we're going to move really fast through these challenges to get to MUT season, to get to MUT draft, to get to all the excitement that there is with MUT. Just stick with the channel, stick with the series. It's going to take off. It's really going to improve, and we're really going to grow together. So just stay with me, rock with me, watch the series, and just have fun. That's the whole point of YouTube. Just have fun. Just enjoy watching it. Just get some good entertainment. Maybe take some tips. Don't take tips from me, though. I'm not the best Madden player in the world, so don't do that. Go watch somebody like W or Problem, not me. Anyways, here on our final solo challenge in this particular series, it's simple. It's just to win the game. And so we do end up running our offset wide trips, play action read, kind of modified play there. And here on 1st and 10, we are going to hand it off to DeMarco Murray, and he's going to take it all the way down to the 2-yard line. And just like that, we are in striking distance. with 1:05 to go, 1st and goal on our second yard line, on their 2-yard line. We try to run up the middle with DeMarco Murray for a gain of only 1. We try to go back to DeMarco Murray on 2nd and goal, and he does stop us inside the numbers. And here on 3rd and goal, running across the middle on a slant pattern, it's Randy Moss, the GOAT. And just like that, we have taken the lead. But we are going to go for 2, because why not? Let's have some fun. Let's just go for 2 and have some fun to be up by 8. Bingo. And just like that, we are up by 8 points, 21-29 with 26 seconds left. We are going to kick off to the Patriots. I don't expect them to do too much with this kickoff. I don't expect them to do too much with this final drive. As you see here, though, we do stop him a little past the 25-yard line, 26-yard line exactly. So on 1st and 10, their first play, he is going to come out of the gun formation, throw it across the middle to Julian Edelman. Kudos out to his family, or not kudos, I guess prayers and thoughts go to his family. He did just get a terrible season-ending injury. I'm pretty sure he tore his ACL, and he'll be out for the season. It was a non-contact injury in preseason. That's terrible to see, especially a receiver like his caliber. Obviously, the Patriots can find a replacement. It's the Patriots. They always have good depth, but it's still terrible to see a star player, especially of his caliber, go down in preseason like that on a non-contact injury. But anyways, away from that, we do go ahead and complete this solo challenge series. We do get a Gronkowski pack out of this kind of mini series, out of the solo challenges, and we get a 76 overall Rob Gronkowski tight end. He will start for me because the next tight end I have in line is Delaney Walker, but he's only 71 overall, so we are going to go ahead and start Rob Gronkowski. But before we do that, we're going to jump right into a second solo challenge. The first one is against the Redskins. It's simple, just to score a touchdown. It's pretty simple. We are going to be starting the ball in the red zone on the 20-yard line. And here we are going to hand the ball off to Jeremy Langford. He's going to break 1 tackle, break 2 tackles, break 3 tackles, but only get down for probably one of the hardest earned 3 yards I've ever had in Madden. And here on 4th and 2, we are going to throw it across the middle to Morgan II. He's kind of a cool little character. He's definitely a player that is very reliable. Come on now, with that hair, he cannot be reliable. But here on 1st and 10, we do go on a post pattern to Michael Crabtree to finish this solo challenge. We do get a couple coins out of this. A couple here, a couple here, a couple there, a little XP. Nothing too big, nothing too major. We're just trying to grow the team as much as possible, starting from the bottom, as Drake has always said. Wow, I cannot believe I just said that, but you know what? We'll take it. So we do get our overall to a level 6. And jumping right into the second mini-series solo challenge, it's going to be getting 50-plus yards or more. It's pretty easy. We are playing on arcade, so arcade's generally like rookie, I guess you could say, rookie and pro, so it's pretty easy. On 1st and 10, we are going to run out of the backfield with DeMarco Murray. He's going to break it to the outside, find a little crease, and just like that, we do get a gain of 11. Moving the chains here, moving pretty easily along. On 1st and 10, once again on the 41-yard line with 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Play clock ticking down, fiddling a little bit with the camera. We put Crabtree in motion, and we are going to run it to the left side with DeMarco Murray. He's going to find another crease and get a pretty good gain. He does break 1 tackle, nasty spin move, and he's gone. That was an absolute nasty run. I was so hyped when this happened. It was incredible. I get it, it's arcade mode, but come on. A run like that, you got to get hyped for it. So just like that, though, with that amazing touchdown run, we are going to complete the second kind of mini challenge in the solo challenge. We do get a nice couple coins, about 1250 out of this. We do boost our overall just about halfway in XP level. And we do get, yeah, look at that hype. We get an auction tip. How about that? If there's one thing that I want out of this game, I want auction tips. Just give me all the tips you can give me, man. That's exciting. Anyways, moving along. This solo challenge, it's simple. Just win the game and pass for a touchdown. So we are going to run kind of the mountain concept. We're going to roll out to the left with Dak Prescott, slinging it to, I forgot his first name, but it's T. Richardson with the pickup right there. Excuse me, P. Richardson. Wow. So we actually are going to run the same exact play. And we're going to throw it up to Randy Moss, and he does exactly what his last name says he does. He just absolutely mossed that cornerback, and I feel bad for him. but not so bad for him because I am going to put him on the thumbnail. So, I'm going to put that poster boy right there up on the thumbnail. We do kick it off to him, and I don't know if y'all saw that, but that was a little weird of a buff. I don't understand how people mess up like that. But that hit his helmet, came back, and he muffed the kickoff. But as you saw right there, we do force a fumble, and just like that, this small little solo challenge is knocked out of the way. We have two more. Actually, I'm pretty sure we only have one more to go left in this series. Yeah, we do. We only have one more to go. Obviously, if we win this, we do get a nice little Champ Bailey. He is going to start for my team, and he's going to play for quite some time. But we are going to go ahead and start the final, episode in this solo challenge. And it's simple. Win the game. We have 2 minutes left. We are up by 7. Hold on to the victory. Do not let them score. That's kind of my personal challenge of myself. I don't want them to score at all. And so right there, we do get a first down. Here on 1st and 10 on our opposite 39-yard line. We're going to throw it across the middle to Randy Moss. Honestly, in these solo challenges, just throw it to Randy Moss. He's going to catch everything you throw at him. However, right here we do go to P. Rich. And that is a first down. We have 1:26 to go. 2nd and inches, up by 7. We're just going to rub it in just a little bit more. We see our receiver cutting across as Randy Moss always gets open. And just like that, we are up by 14. Obviously, they're not going to come back, especially with the ratings that these players have on the other team, especially with the overall, what's it called? Difficulty. There we go. Overall difficulty. But as you saw right there, we are going to go ahead and put this solo challenge away, forcing a fumble, recovering, and we are just going to run the clock out. So that's it for that solo challenge. So those 2 solo challenges were pretty easy. I'm not going to lie, they were definitely not a challenge whatsoever. It was just extra coins put in our back pocket, extra XP to level up our overall. Right now our overall is 77, but our MUT level is 7. We want to get those up as high as possible. We are going to get a little pack right here out of the solo challenges. But we don't really get much, except an 80 overall Legends Champ Bailey. He is going to start. An 80 overall is actually pretty high for Madden this year. We are going to go ahead and jump right into our final solo challenge series of this episode. And it will be against the Broncos, I believe. I am pretty sure I said the Broncos. I don't want to... Actually, no, sorry. The Jacksonville Jaguars. We are going to go up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. We need to rush for 20 yards and complete 2 passes. Easy as pie. So on the first play, we are going to hand the ball off to DeMarco Murray, and he's going to go ahead and break it for a nice gain of 25 yards, and just like that, we are going to knock out one of our goals. And here on 1st and 10, on their 30-yard line, we are going to dump it right off to DeMarco Murray. He's going to make one guy miss, another guy miss, one more guy miss, and geez Louise, man. These runs with DeMarco Murray, I cannot express how amazing they are and how amazing they feel. The jukes and the spin moves in this game are absolutely incredible. Use them, they're lethal. And as you see right there, we threw it across the middle to Randy Moss to complete this challenge. But man, these spins, these jukes, they are absolutely lethal. Use them this year in Madden. They are honestly overpowered, but use them while you can. Use them before they patch it. Use them to your advantage while it's in the game. It's a video game. Have fun. Use them to your advantage. So here, our final game of the episode, we are going to go up against the Chargers. And it's simple. I'm pretty sure that this one is to just win the game. We are going to throw it up to I almost said DeMarco Murray. I need to really just get my eyes checked. Oh, excuse me, kick a field goal. So we do just need to kick a field goal, throw for 20 yards, kick a field goal. We threw it for a heck of a lot more than 20 yards. We kicked a field goal, and just like that, we are done with our solo challenges for this episode. The rest of the episode, we are going to just open up a few packs. And by a few packs, I mean it's just one pack where you get to pick 2 players out of the pack. So we are going to do that for the rest of the episode, and we are going to go ahead and generate our best team overall by overall. And so I'm just going to go ahead and talk a little bit while this series wraps up. This episode wraps up, excuse me. So what to look out for is I am going to be starting a career mode. I've been thinking about it, and I am going to start a player career mode where I play player, move up to a coach, and move up to an owner. As far as positioning, that's yet to be announced. I know, but I'm not going to announce it yet. As far as team, that's not going to be announced until the day I release the episode. I will probably release the first episode of the Connected Franchise mode tomorrow. So look out for that video. That's going to be a really good video. It's going to be a fun series. Trust me, it's going to be a really fun series. I'm going to continue the grind on Ultimate Team, qualify for Remote Champions next week, and I'm just going to keep on putting out videos. I'm having a lot of fun, even though views aren't where you want it to be. That's not what YouTube's about. YouTube's about expressing your passion, expressing your fun, and so I'm going to keep on doing this whether I get views or not. So if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Keep on watching. At least with this channel, you're going to get content every single day. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. I love every single one of you. Just kidding. Love is a very strong word. Don't just throw it around. But with that being said, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. My name is Austin. Have some fun.